Yo, what up, it's Don.
Emily here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Shout out to the big boys.
The big boy.
The big man out there doing work on the court. Big guys, centers. And maybe even like, some power forwards could fuck with this. This applies to you as well. Just a big dude.
The big boy.
You're looking for the best. These are some of the best shoes you can get for the court. So, what are you going to need if you're a big guy? Obviously, you're big, you're heavy. Some impact protection would be good.
Yes.
Traction isn't really your main focus, but it doesn't hurt to have some good traction. A very supportive upper.
No stretchy.
No stretchy. You want it to be strong. A lot of these big guys are putting a ton of torque on their shoe. It's almost a whole different shoe to them. You know what I mean? So I've heard stories of like Iman Shumpert, for instance. I mean, he's not a center in the league, but he's a big dude, just in general. And he was like, I can't play in crazy lights. He just rips them. So he likes to play in foams. Foams are one of the best big men shoes. A lot of big men like to wear those.
So you guys can wear that.
Yeah,
I hate foams.
But we're talking about newer shoes that you might want to cop. So let's start it off with 5?
Yes.
Okay, start off with number 5.
Is the Zoom Rev.
Aight.
$100 or $110.
Cheap.
The traction is actually pretty good. Not the best though, but you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
The cushion is okay. You feel high off the ground, but it doesn't really matter. I don't really think sandals care about that, right? Like, it's usually more guards, But there is a lot of impact protection. Like the Phylon feels really thick, and then you have that 4-foot zoom unit bottom loaded, and you have that woven upper.
Mm-hmm.
It's right over there.
And it's the cheapest shoe on the list.
Yes.
So, or close to it.
Yeah.
The
There's another one.
Audacity is kind of close too.
And he just said the next one. So
Which is the next
we'll
one?
move on to the next one, which is the Audacity 2016.
Yeah.
Mine actually ripped. Mine was defective, and the
Right.
whole upper fucking ripped. So I had to return mine, which is why I don't have the pair. But while I was playing in it, the zoom unit, or not the zoom unit, the
Air Max unit.
Yeah, the Air Max unit and the heel. It's like a full Air Max unit where it's
pretty
like
nice, right?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's not encased in like the Phylon or whatever. It's like fully exposed. Yeah, it's really nice. It's pretty actually bouncy.
Yeah.
When you're like walking on your heel and
Yeah.
shit. The 4-foot is really responsive though. Not like crazy impact protection in the 4-foot, but it's pretty decent. The traction is actually really nice. And then the upper is really supportive too.
And it's pretty high, so you're gonna get some decent ankle support.
Yes.
It's not gonna save you from an ankle roll. None of these shoes will, but it's nice to have some ankle support as a big guy, because a lot of times you're in the post and jumping around. There's so many people in there. I play a lot of big man roll at the gym a lot of times, because everyone's like a lot of times smaller. So I'll end up playing a big man roll, especially if I'm like tired. I've been playing for the past few days. And just there's so many people in the lane. You go for a rebound, and there's just so many people's feet right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It gets. I build my ankles a lot like that.
Dangerous.
So number 3.
Number 3 is the D-Rose 7. We know it's a point guard shoe, or Derrick Rose is a point guard.
That's a big man shoe.
Yeah, it's like as a guard, I don't like playing in that shoe because it's so bulky, and like it's pretty heavy actually.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It's bulky. It feels pretty stiff. I mean, it breaks in, but it's definitely you don't feel super light on your feet.
Yeah.
But you do feel really taken care of.
Exactly.
Best impact protection, nuts.
Full length boost.
Full length boost. You can't go wrong. The upper is really strong and supportive. It's really high. Really great ankle support. It's one of the best big man shoes for a long time.
And for a bonus plus, you have insane traction.
Insane traction. Just in case you want it.
Yep. I can't wait for the lows. Hopefully those aren't as bulky and shit, but I don't know when they're gonna come out, or if they're even gonna come out.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's that. Moving on to number 2 and number 1. We kind of disagree kind of here.
Mm-hmm.
So Donnie Boy thinks the LeBron 14 is the best.
Keep in mind, I haven't tested the other one.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why it seems like a great big man shoe, but I haven't tested it personally. So
yeah. What he's talking about is the Hyperdunk 2016, the regular version.
Not the Flyknit.
Yeah, not the Flyknit, of course. And so we're gonna just put it like 1, 2, like the same level. LeBron 14, traction is pretty good on a clean court. That's actually really good on a clean court, but dust, not good.
Yeah.
Very supportive upper. The cushion is actually, you get a good amount of impact protection with the zoom pods.
Yeah.
Especially in the heel. And if you have a wide foot, I guess it's really good. And ankle support though is not there because it's a low.
Yeah.
But you know.
But you know, a lot of big guys. I mean, like I said, you know, any high shoe is not going to save you from an ankle injury.
Yeah.
But some people I like to have it sometimes as even if it's just a placebo and your ankles feel stronger. But you know, the LeBron 14 is such a good big man shoe. Another thing that's good about it is it's actually really light.
Oh yeah.
It feels light on the foot. And I don't care who you are, you don't want to feel like you have a shoe on that's too heavy.
Yeah. There's
no need for it, you know? So other than that, it's very, very supportive. And the impact protection is very, very, it's not super soft, but you know, especially if you're a heavier guy, it's just going to work really well for you. Good heel to toe transition. And from the front to back, you're kind of really taking care of impact protection wise.
Yes. And the Hyperdunks has good traction besides on dust. The zoom units actually feel really, really similar to the Hyperdunk full length Flyknit. So, which is really nice, you know. It feels pretty mushy, but you don't really need to feel super fast. Your center, you know. But really, really good impact protection. Response is okay. And then the upper,
really strong upper.
Yeah, really, really supportive and strong upper with the screen mesh, and then there's also a textile underneath that, and then it's a mid or it's a high. So ankle support is good too.
Better ankle support than the LeBron.
Yes.
And we have so that's basically 1 and 2, but you know you could choose either one of them. You know, if you want a low, if you want a high, but we have a few consolations.
Yes.
Another good one that if you really are into lows. A shoe that's actually not bad for a big guy, I would think, is the Hardens. The Harden Volume 1s.
With the leather overlay.
Yeah, with the leather overlay in the toe, which like the Pioneer colorway. So it's a very, very supportive upper, strong materials. The cushion is great. You get a nice little ride, some decent impact protection. And traction is also really good too.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good big man shoe.
Have I ever seen a center wear lows though?
I have.
Who?
There's some that do.
Really?
I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but there's some that do.
I don't pay attention, sorry.
Yeah.
But okay, there's that, and then another one is the Crazy Explosive, of course. I thought we should have put it on the list, but Donnie doesn't feel like it's supportive enough. I think it has a good amount of support.
Yeah, but you're talking centers, dude.
Porzingis. There's another big guy that you know.
I guess if you're a lighter center, but when I think of centers, I'm thinking more like DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He plays in fucking KD trays, you know.
I know.
Recently he switched to the Hyperdunks, but he used to play in the KD trays, which is just awful, like cushion and everything. I'm just like, how the fuck are you playing that? But anyways, this is our list of what we think are the best shoes for centers. I hope we helped you guys out because a lot of you guys wanted an updated list for this because, you know, there's the LeBrons and shit that came out.
Yeah.
So, I hope we helped you guys out, and we'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.